It's your boy DOMINIC AKINLADE coming at you live from an amateur Fitzroy Lodge Amateur Boxing Club. Yeah, we just finished our Saturday morning body sparring session. I try and do this every Saturday, you know, continue the conditioning, plus works on your core, works on your all-around fitness. So yeah, we just finished up now and we're just doing this little interview.
So Tom, tell us about your last fight and how it went.
It was against a guy named Tom Little, good friend of mine. I defended my Southern Area heavyweight title. I went the distance. He's one of those fighters. He's very elusive, you know, very slick. He's kind of like me in a sense where he will let you throw the punch, but then just at the last second either parry it or do something to deflect the blow. So, you know, it was a very tactical fight. I think it was a somewhat entertaining fight, but I learned a lot from the fight. And now looking forward to moving on.
How was it feel to be something as champion? What does it mean to you?
You know what, to some other people it might mean a lot, but whereas I have bigger visions and bigger dreams, for me it's just a stepping stone to move on to something else. I mean, yeah, what it does, it puts me in a position where I face contenders, guys who are given you know, notice, 6 weeks to train, proper training camps. I'm having these kind of fighters coming at me at this stage of my career, as opposed to the traditional method of fighting all the European bums, lastminute.com. You know, the last week they're gonna call the guy to come over. He's not prepared. He's just coming to get his money. You know, I'm going against real contenders, real guys with ambition, coming to win. So yeah, it's good for me so far.
So there's some rumours on a fight between Lewison and DILLIan WHYTE for bragging rights over who's the best heavyweight in South London. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, you know what? I said this about 12 months ago, that the boxing in Britain, especially in the heavyweight division, is going to really, really heat up. And this is just a small example of the kind of fights that we have to look forward to. I mean, I have myself coming through. I mean, it's still a work in progress, but you know, I believe there's a lot to go on. But these are the kind of fights that I've been talking about. DILLIan WHYTE versus Ian Lewison is a massive domestic fight. Unfortunately, it's going to be held in Scotland on, I'm not sure whose undercard that's actually going to be on, but you know, is it
Ricky Burns?
Okay, Ricky Burns. So it's going to be in Scotland. So South Londoners ain't really going to be able to appreciate that. You know, the East London boxing crowd, the South London boxing people, they're not going to be able to go and witness and see what happens. But regardless of what, fundamentally, it's going to be an excellent fight. Both of them are good friends of mine. I've known Ian like all my life. We've grown up together, went to school together, we started boxing together. So, you know, I know what he can do, and I'm very close with DILLIan WHYTE as well. I know what he can do. So I have my own personal thoughts of who's going to win. I'm not going to divulge that just in case I put someone's betting odds in favour.
So being a top heavyweight contender yourself, where does that put you in the mix? And what message do you have for both sides?
Oh, I'm right there. I'm right there. Look, at the end of the day, we've all known that we're coming through. This is what we're working towards. I mean, at the end of the day, this is just a job. It's just like, at the end of the day, if we was in an office and both of us went up for promotion, I got the job because I got more credentials. It's the same thing as boxing. We're both in a job. If I am able to overcome you because I'm a little bit fundamentally better than you are, then I move on. And you either go into oblivion or you work on your game and come back again. But you know, I'm here. I'm right there in the middle.
So it's no secret that you're taking your strength and conditioning a bit more seriously, a bit more structured. So explain some of the things that you're doing, what advice you give to, I guess, young up-and-coming boxers on what they can do.
Alright, if you're gonna do cardio, strength and conditioning, I do a lot of hill sprints where I run up the hill as fast as I can, and in the last 100 meters when you get to the top where I'm at, there's a flat space. You sprint for the 100 meters, so you've got strength, you've got conditioning, you've got speed, endurance, power, explosiveness, all of this in one exercise. So eat a lot of, make sure you eat a lot of protein because you're going to be burning a lot of your muscle intake. I do a lot of squats. You know, basically your foundation is one of the most important factors. So if you get your leg game right, everything else will fall in place.
So finally, when can we hope to see up next? And what are the social media?
Right, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. I always do updates of my fights. My next fight is October the 15th at the York Hall. It should have been at Crystal Palace, but the renovations for that event isn't quite finished yet. So October 15th at York Hall will be against a ranked European fighter. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not, you know, boxing is a hard game. And it's like, if you keep on taking guys on who you know are set up to beat you, they're not gonna give you things to think about, then really and truly you're only harming yourself. Because when the time comes for you to face real opposition coming towards you, you're gonna panic. The things that you usually do aren't working, so what do you do? So you have to face guys that are on your par or maybe just a little bit ahead of you. And what that would do is get your game up. So things to look forward, I've got things to look forward to: English title fights, possible Commonwealth title fights, eventually British title fights, and then on to European title fights. That's the traditional way that British fighters they go. So yeah, I'm looking to emulate that same path. You know what I mean? We're all good.
Alright, then, thanks for your help. Make sure you check out www.boxmediatv.
Say no more, I got you, bro.